Hey guys, Bray here from TGS. With our first ever Star Citizen video, I am taking out the Origin 85X Limited and we're going to try landing on the lakes of Microtech at different rates of speed. After experiencing this on a live stream, I decided I'd give it another go. It's pretty fun, and it's pretty crazy when you hit the ground at higher speed. Just immediately get tossed into the air. It's kind of insane. You're just tossed like a salad, and you just hope you don't crash. Blown up quite a few times doing it so far, but yeah, either way, you can see the game being pre-alpha is freaking out right now. The shadows of the ship are like in panic mode for some reason, but I was going to bring a Pico. Unfortunately, I don't have anywhere to put him. I was trying to place him on the ship, but it wouldn't go on. They also reset all my armor, and I didn't feel like running around to get armor again, so just sorry about my undersuit, but either way, that's not detrimental to the run. So here's my Origin 85X Limited. Cost just under 600k. I think around 570 with some change. I just bought it after doing a bunch of bounty hunting for, I believe, 2 full afternoons. So between 6 to 8 hours of grinding some bounty hunting, and we have a new ship on top of the Nomad I have. I don't know why there's a gun on the ground there, by the way. But either way, I don't think it's going to let me place Pico on the ship. So I would like to. Let's try again. Yeah, let me place him everywhere but on the ship. So, I mean, he's going to get despawned, unfortunately. But bye-bye, Pico. Yep, there he goes. So, hopefully they stabilize stuff like that moving forward, but being pre-alpha, I'm not too worried about it. There's nowhere on the ship to bring him. If we had the Nomad, could have brought him on board, but the 85X actually has wheels, which make this thing interesting, but I do not believe it's built to actually do landings at high rates of speed. You can definitely touch down at a low rate of speed and come to a stop, especially on a very flat area. But even on a flat ice lake, you can randomly be tossed around in the air, and it's pretty crazy. So let's go ahead and call for clearance to leave.
You are clear to launch.
Should be a very good time. We're going to have to leave the landing gear down, and we're right at the city, so if something happens, all we are a train ride away from coming back to try again. I want to make a few attempts at this. I'm hoping we can make them all in one sitting. I've done this before where I was able to land, I think, at least 3 times before we blew up. But yeah, we're going to try doing it at a lower rate of speed just to get an idea of how fast we can go. Out in space, this thing actually, goes really fast. I think over 1,000, like 1,100 or something like that. And down here, it's a little bit slower, but it's pretty badass. We should probably realize that me looking around is also messing with the ship stability there. So. But let's get a good look at what max speed is on right around New Babbage here in the background. Don't think we're gonna pass like low to mid 200 range or 260. We might be able to hit like 230 or something, but once you get up to like 250, when I was coming in from atmosphere, we had a little bit more speed, but now that we're down here, we can't go as fast. So what we'll do is let's try this at like a, let me see, stabilize real quick. See what kind of speed we get on this bar right here. Right around 30 is not bad. Let's try for 40 though. So we're gonna go ahead and land right around 40. Just gonna head out to the lake here, and we're gonna try to brake when we hit the ground and attempt to actually stop. Shouldn't be hard to stop from 40, but then we're obviously gonna go to 80, then we can go to 120, or even go to 160. And we'll go from there. I'm gonna see, are we close enough? I think we're close enough to make a landing right over here. Just gotta watch out for rocks. If you hit rocks, from my experience, I've been tossed up into the sky, and that's when it really hits the fan. You're spinning at a high rate of speed. You have no idea where your trajectory is taking you. You kind of just floor it and attempt to gain control as fast as possible. Seems like over there is a little bit better. I want to speed up so we can get there a little bit quicker. There might be less rocks out here if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why the ice lake would be restricted. Alright, so we're coming in. There we go, right around 40. When we begin our descent, we're only 100 out from touching the ground. Alright, we're coming in.
Landing complete. Launch complete.
Woo! We're able to land, but as you guys can see on touchdown, we actually lost control for a second there, completely out of my... I slammed the brakes to try and slow us down, and it did a little bounce. Maybe I shouldn't be as aggressive on the brakes, but we are touchdown. I will just take off directly into the air though, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna reattempt this at a higher rate of speed. Then I'm gonna go closer to 80 for the next run. We can kind of just bounce around the lake here, right where I want to be in the 80 range. So we're gonna go ahead and come in for another landing. This time I'm just gonna use reverse thrusters instead of using the air brakes to try and stop. An attempt to not die. But we're coming in right now. Trying to land it like I would a plane with the nose up a little bit. I'm not sure how I should be landing it for the actual physics of the game. So.
Landing complete. Launch.
Alright, so if you air brake, you immediately lose control, guys. But if you brake with the reverse thruster, it goes down slow. So the air brake right off the bat is a cause for concern. Do not use that strong brake, because apparently that could also be why we lost a lot of control back in the day. Well, not back in the day, like a week ago. Doing it on live stream. I think it was stream 14 or something like that. So we're trying to gain a little bit more speed this time. I'd like to go closer to like 160. This is where it gets scary, guys. Because this is where the shit's going to hit the fan. Very fast. Because we're coming in at such a high rate of speed. Should probably do a quick UE. I don't like how many rocks are in this spot. So, bear with me. There we go. Swing up the speed. Alright, we're up to speed. A lot of rocks right here. I'm gonna try holding off the ground a little bit until we get a little bit more. Here we go.
Landing complete.
We're on the ground. We're gonna crash. Repeat, we're gonna crash. Boom. Fortunately for all the rocks, that's what happens. But I'll go ahead and cut the video till I'm taken off again from this point. Alright guys, we are back in our ship finally after respawning a new Babbage. Having to take the train back over, but we're officially here. We're heading back out for one of our scariest runs yet. I've decided to do it a little bit differently. We haven't been using the coupled mode on the last few landings, but I think for this one we're going to go ahead and do so. So once we go for our landing, we're going to come in, switch the mode, and then we'll see what happens there. Try and do a little bit more of a airplane style landing, but we need to evaluate the land below. I think right here actually is a good spot to start prepping for touchdown, but we're not going fast enough yet. That's the problem. Gain a little bit more speed. Alright. We lost a lot of our speed there, but we had to go in a straight line. I figured this way is a little bit better. It might be better to, you can see there's rocks like everywhere. Alright, we're in decoupled mode. Coming in at 230. A very rocky area. skeptical on this landing here, but collision alert, touchdown, come on.
Landing complete.
We officially did it, guys.
Launch complete.
And I was able to take back off just in time to not crash. Decoupled mode is way smoother, guys. I'm gonna do it again real quick. But if you hit the air brake, which I was doing in our previous runs, which I think is why we were flipping around in the air. I'll show you guys in a second why. I'm gonna do it. Air braking. It's not doing it. Oh god, there goes. See it? It gets a little bit more violent, but it's actually going pretty smooth. This is not how it went on live stream. Yeah, literally got tossed over. Oh god, there it goes.
Landing complete.
Did we lose something? Are we okay? Oh god. Our wheels are in the ground. Alright. Might as well just keep messing with it. Decoupled mode's the way to go. So if you don't use decoupled mode, you can't really get that slant going if you use the space bar while you're coming in. I'll try another high-speed landing. This is going way too smooth. I'm gonna try slamming the air brakes. You know, I'm trying to show you guys what happens. Go right past all the stuff.
Landing complete. Launch complete.
Be able to get up and go over these rocks real quick. I'm just gonna touch down right over here, regardless of what's in the way. Another decoupled land. 175. That's our approach. That was ugly there, but I guess it all depends on the surface. So we were on a separate moon. I believe I was on yellow the one time, and then we were somewhere else the other time, but ended up finding out it actually can be done way more smooth than I expected, especially in decoupled mode. I wasn't too sure about landing at that rate of speed because every other time went bad. But we also tried it on some flat surfaces, some rocky terrain. On the rocky terrain, we got the most exciting flip ever, and we actually were able to pull ourselves out of it and survive. But yeah, that pretty much sums up my little video of trying to land the 85X on the hell, reading the ceiling. You know, trying to look out the window here. On the ice lake of New Babbage, right out the side there. Awesome looking city. Otherwise, would appreciate if you like and sub. Probably do some more Star Citizen videos down the road. Peace out.